This is not the video I intended to make when I decided to buy these earbuds. Let me just start by saying that. For $300, I fully expected that this Sony-made earbuds specifically for gaming would be amazing. After using these headphones for 1 week straight, where all of my gaming and all of my musical engagement with artists like Taylor Swift, John Mayer, and Kendrick Lamar, I cannot in any way recommend this device until Sony addresses some major issues that I found in my testing. But before we get started, to fully understand my complaints, we need to have a clear understanding of three major parts of the ear. I decided to hire a voice actor to tell us how the ear works. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the voice of Ben Ross.
Sound travels as an elegant wave, entering the pinna through the auditory canal where it tickles the eardrums with vibration. The malleus, incus, and stapes carry those vibrations into the inner ear. With the increased pressure, the liquid in the inner ear is stimulated, allowing the cochlea to transmit the wave as an electrical pulse to the brain, where it becomes sound.
First, we start with the outer ear. This design is actually quite good and comfortable for the most part. When you insert it into your ears, it just kind of sits there really nicely. But that's the only positive. Since most people have two different size outer ear, there's a very likelihood that it will not fit both ears comfortably. To address this issue, Sony gave us this different sizes meant to help you choose which size fits best for you. But for whatever reason, this just simply never felt comfortable at all. No matter what I changed it to, big, small, it didn't matter. I just kept having to constantly change it, which then goes back to the design that initially I thought was comfortable and is comfortable, but if it doesn't do the job of keeping the earbuds in your ear, well, it's kind of pointless. And for the moments that I was able to put it on and just kind of find a fit that kind of works, I get interrupted on occasion by something that is interestingly unexpected: itchiness. Yes, I know that sounds ridiculous, and I don't know if it's because of the silicone-based earbuds or the environment, but for whatever reason, many times in one gaming session, I would have to remove this frequently from my ear because my ear is itching. And here's the interesting part, right? A lot of this has to do with the fact that the ear, especially the outer ear, is constantly changing because it is constantly being exposed to the outside world. And if you live in a place at a time such as right now where the weather is constantly changing, well, the size of your ear, including things like allergies, would affect your ear, making this just a little bit more complicated. And it still makes me wonder if there is a better design for this that would work, because for whatever reason, as I said, this design just did not ever feel comfortable. And what's really heartbreaking about this is that once you get past that level, if you can find some comfort for, let's say, an hour or 2 hours with no itchiness, the sound is incredible. Which makes me wonder if this is essentially the higher end Sony earbuds put into a different casing and marketed for gamers. And yes, for gaming, the sound is incredible. I just think that the design of the device itself doesn't quite give you enough time to enjoy the gaming or the music before you have to do something else just to make it feel comfortable. Okay, now let me quickly address one thing. And before I do that, please, if you have not followed the channel yet, follow the channel. There is a very real possibility that I got a defective device, because what I'm about to say next is going to make this sound even more like a bad product, but it might also shed light as to what may be happening. That is, maybe I just got a defective device, and if this is the case, I am issuing a challenge to Sony. Send me another one of this so I can do a proper review on it if indeed I just got a defective device. But until that happens, I simply cannot recommend this device to anyone. Once we get to the inner ear, we encounter another major problem. That is, this device disconnects a lot. Now, this device is a fully Bluetooth device that also includes wireless and comes with a dongle for you to connect it to. And yes, that part was very easy. I hooked it up and it showed up right away and it started working right away. The problem is that the left ear constantly disconnected. And this is why I said that this might just be a defective device, because it only happened on the left ear where the device would just like that, it would just cut off. And the only way to get it back on was to randomly take it off, take it on, take it off, take it on, in hopes that it would reconnect. And yeah, most of the time I was able to get it back within, let's say, about 2 minutes to 5 minutes. The problem is it happens so frequently that it just kind of breaks the immersion. And to show that I am not making this video just to trash on Sony as a company for clicks, because I pride myself in this channel on being honest, and as I said at the very beginning, this is not the video I intended to make. So again, let me end this by saying that once everything is working perfectly, if the sound doesn't cut off, if your ears don't itch, if the earbuds actually fit well and fit comfortably, the sound profile in these earbuds, I like them better than the sound profile in these headphones. Even though these are amazing headphones that I made another video about, feel free to go watch that right now. And let me just end again by saying that there is a chance, even though small it may be, that I just got a defective device. But when the device works, the sound profile is amazing. I just wish it worked. And that is the reason why I do not recommend this device. Thank you for watching.